Hello, true art believers, and welcome to today's live stream. How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing today? I just did a little bit. This always happens. I need a lot of. I just need to cut. No. How is everyone doing today? I am the number one live art streamer in the world. This is Pierson here, and you are watching day 153 of 200 days of drawing. Before I begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate each and every one of you and all your support. And another little side note is I want to announce that I am having an art giveaway. And if you are interested in winning a free art print, all you have to do is enter in the link below that is scrolling and is showing right there on the bottom left-handed corner there. So let's get this drawing started, shall we? All right, welcome to today's live stream. Hit my little time-lapse button right here, and we're ready to go. We are ready to go. Let's see what I've got to do today. What did I have in mind here? Well, I'm just going to go with what I've been doing for the past few days. Right now, I'm kind of scatterbrained, so we're just going to do like a gray background. We're going to do We're going to do gray backgrounds for a while, and to see how that kind of pans out. I don't recall. What color template I was using last time, so that is going to change things up a bit. I had some ideas on what I wanted to do with this drawing. I think what I wanted to do today was to do a cactus. Oh, I've been doing a lot of the standard cactus kind of styles that used to be drawn lately. This is the standard. I want to do another standard cactus, but I want to add a little bit of a mix to it. I like doing those cactuses that kind of like just, there's like a weird, they look like a baseball bat, but this one's going to be different. I think it's going to be different. We're going to try something different. I want to see if I can make this work. I want it to have, we're going to do an upward arm, and this one's going to have like an arm that's just going downward for no reason. Like this. It's going to be, no, I don't like that. Yeah, we'll do that, and then maybe we'll do something like this where it has like something like that, and then another arm that goes like this, and it'll do the same thing on the right side. So now it has hands. It's like tutting. So now the cactus has like weird looking tutting arms for no reason. Doesn't make sense. I don't know why it's doing that. That's what it's doing. And for a good show, we're going to give the cactus a nice old kind of like one of those old like droopy mustaches. Just a droopy little mustache. And that's what we're going to do there. And then we're going to give the cactus a pot. Now I'm going to leave these arms like this because it makes me very uncomfortable. Like, I don't like that. And I'm like, what is that? Why is that cactus like that? That just looks awkward to me. So I'm going to be doing that because of that awkwardness that I'm kind of feeling here. And so that's why when you're drawing, you always got to do something that makes you feel a little bit off. I guess partially because I don't draw cartoons anymore. I never really what helps with this type of drawing is like if you draw cartoons, I would assume that you're used to this type of thing where you're what would you call it? You're being more imaginative. Is that the word? All right, let's expand it a little bit. Enter. I'm gonna do the same thing. I need to center this. I'm gonna center it like again. I don't know why I'm doing this mustache. It makes me this cactus with a mustache like this. It's just really looks terrible actually. I don't like it. I don't like it. So the color I had last time, I don't remember what the color I had last time. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna pick a color. I don't even know. I don't remember what I was using, and I think quite frankly it was just kind of like I don't think it was working. I think what I'm gonna do is instead of having a bland color like last time, I'm gonna have like bland a bland gray background, but like maybe the colors the background shape, this abstract shape that I've been using, this like awkward, like askew rectangular shape is going to be a little bit more vibrant than the last few drawings I've been doing. Again, I don't know why. I just kind of change it around from here to here and there and just kind of see what happens. I don't have like any preference to these shapes. It's just kind of how they pan out, really. Now, I don't know if I want it this small. I might want to make it a little bit larger. So I think I'm going to make this shape larger. I keep erasing this area. I'm going to make the shape larger. Yeah, we're going to make it larger. Something like this. Maybe shrink it down. No. Let's... I don't know. I don't know. What if we make it this big? Maybe smaller. Maybe like this. Yeah, let's leave it like that. And we're going to enter it, and then we're going to make it centered, I guess. I think that'll be kind of a nice little shape here, and see what happens see how this goes. I like centering things for no apparent reason. Although I want it closer to like this. I want it like that. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. All righty. Now it's time to begin the cactus. I'm kind of at a loss of sorts today. I'm just kind of distracted. I have things on my mind, and it's affecting me. I'm pretty sure it's affecting me. So like what's happening right now with my what I'm thinking is I'm kind of worried. I'm worried that the choices I'm making are the wrong choices. I'm like, is this the right action here? You know? I've been thinking about like, is this the right way to go about it? Am I doing did I go too a little too fast on some of this? I think I made the box this box right here a little too scratchy and so forth. I'm thinking, should I have left that shape larger? I might make the purple shape larger simply because I don't know. No, we're gonna leave it like this. We're gonna leave it like this because it makes me uncomfortable. So that purple background shape that I have, I'm like, it's really driving me bananas. It's driving me bananas, and I don't know why. And the reason why, and that's the reason why I am going to leave it like this, because it's driving me like bananas. It's making me feel uncomfortable with the drawing process. I'm going to leave it like that. That's what I typically do. I do that a lot with my drawings. When I find something that makes me a little bit, like makes me feel a little bit awkward, I will leave it like that. So this is making me feel a little bit awkward, a little bit uncomfortable because I haven't drawn I haven't done like a background shape that is smaller, that's smaller than the cactus in a while. And I don't know, something about it is making me uncomfortable, and I don't like it. So that's what you have to do. Sometimes when you're drawing, you got to think, you got to like step into an area of the unknown. And there's days that I'm doing these that I'm like, this is awkward. And I want to be a little bit adventurous with the strategies to an extent. You know, as you have you seen through the drawing process, I went from very vibrant colors to darker and darker colors, and then I went really abstract with the background panel. I went like I like cropped it oddly, and then I started adding mustaches to my cactuses, and then I started doing a little bit more color theory, a little bit more in depth with the colors. You know, doing playing around with how the colors react or how I manipulate the colors in the drawing. And now we're going to do the mustache. You're going to zoom in real close here and press B for brush, kind of zoom out here. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That is hilarious. Look how bad that is. That's fine though. We'll figure it out. That's fine. That is fine. We're fine here. I'm fine. All right. And then we're going to zoom out here. Uh, yeah, we'll just leave those arms like that, all squiggly wiggly and jagged. Why not? I like to party. And now we're going to do the background shape. I don't like this background shape. I just don't like the color of it. So we're going to do like a there we go. Oh, I'm noticing a few things. I'm noticing a few things. So there's a little bit of the sand pot that I got to erase. I'm going to erase that a little later. But right now, we're just going to do the fade. Going to get that fade on. From like purple to yellow. Like this. And now we're done with that. We're not going to work on it anymore. We're going to lock that layer. And we're going to do the pot. We're going to press, see what we can see here. Okay, now we press E, erase that. Erase some of that right there. And that's the pot. I don't know. Maybe I want to do something here. I'm going to go back to what I've been doing originally, which is I just don't like that gray background. I think it's just not doing it for me anymore. I was doing that I was doing it. No, I was doing that gray background and I just don't like it. Just don't like doing that background anymore. So I'm going to do something else. We're going to press G for and what we're going to do is like we're going to do like a yellow. We're going to do like this grayish yellow here. What if we do that? What if we do a what if there's a ooh? What if it's a little bit something like that maybe? Maybe a little bit more blue. Okay. So maybe doing that. Let's do that. I'm just getting tired of doing that gray background. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, I don't like that gray background. But I'm also a stickler for colors, so I really can't just like having some sort of color in there. And it was just too much. It was just getting annoying. So now we're gonna do the pot, and we're running behind. We really are. We're running behind, so we're just gonna kind of do this as quickly as possible. You know, just kind of add this texture here, and add the front tone, and then maybe a little bit more variety, and then just a little bit like this, and then do it like this, and then kind of add some do some more like this, kind of add different brush strokes here. And we just kind of get different tones here. And then this one is going to have a little bit more. And then we're going to do the next layer here. And we're going to connect it like this. We're going to do this like this. And we're going to go move this. We're going to do this like this. And then, oh, what's next? Oh my gosh, I'm just so tired, everyone. All of a sudden, whoa. There we go. And E, press the E. Ah. There you go. And here we go. Running behind. It's just because there's days that I'm not running on all cylinders, and there's been a few days as of lately that I'm just kind of like, eh. I think everyone experienced that from time to time, right? And I'm just not really. It's not like an excuse or anything, but just like, what's happening? That's where those YouTube video guys kind of like lie to you. They're like, everything's always real. I'm super happy. No, but today's a little bit distracted. A little bit. I got a little bit on my mind. And it's kind of it's affecting me to some extent. Not gonna lie. And we're gonna do another layer, and we're gonna do something like this. Get this layer like here, and do like a like as if it's creating some sort of glow around it, you know? Like what if it's like making it kind of like a glow or something? Maybe the purple is making a glow on the top to some extent, right? Maybe make it a little brighter. Do something like that. Put something like that purple there. Purple dark. There we go. Why not? And we're going to do the sand really quickly. Just kind of knock that out there. I'm trying not to think today. I kind of like went overboard with the thinking already. Gosh, I've done more than my fair share of thinking with this drawing today. So we're just going to kind of go in autopilot. Why not? Let's go in autopilot. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do the autopilot. Let's do the autopilot. Get it over with. All right, get some of that purple in there. And do some bright, bright, bright tones right here. What if I do a little bit of purple shadow? There we go. And we'll do like a really dark area right here. There we go. Zoom out. Looking pretty good. Pretty good. Very colorful pot there. Kind of managed to get it to look somewhat decent. Now we're going to go back and we're going to zoom out and we're going to do the cactus here. Kind of knock it out real quick using a soft round brush. Well, I just want to say this is a rough one today because yeah, this is my vacation. This is a vacation. Oh gosh, I can't. I'm doing a live stream on vacation, and so like I'm doing it in the most awkward of situations. So like this is a what'd you call it? I'm in a place that I have no control over, and like I'm sitting in this chair, and like the chair has like grooves in it, so I can't really move any forward. Otherwise, I just sink back in this spot. Oh my gosh! But I tell you what, this day 153. I mean, you gotta give me some props. Day 153, and I'm doing a live stream, doing these things on my basically it's my vacation. It's not really my vacation. It's not really a vacation. To me, it's not a vacation, but I'm out of town and I'm out of town and here I am cranking away on a drawing. Had to bring my PC to do this because I don't have, fancy laptops and such. And here I am working on this. So we're going to work on the cactus and we're going to finalize with the mustache. We're going to leave the cactus alone. We're going to do the cactus first. Then we're going to do the mustache. Then we do the thorns and then that's it. I've got it down to a process. Or at least I think I do. I say I do, and then all of a sudden, like, I don't. Like I say, I have some sort of process, but I don't really have a process. I just have like just me fumbling through the drawing. Like, here we go. Here's your drawing. Hopefully it works out. And that's usually what happens. Like it works out just enough that like you're like, oh yeah, you know what you're doing. I'm like, yeah, I know what I'm doing, dude. I know what I'm doing. I know it. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. That's why I'm doing it. I said I knew what I was doing as I'm doing it. You doubted me? You doubted me? You doubted me. I can't believe you doubted me. I knew what I was doing. I told you I knew what I was doing. And I'm doing it. That's why I'm doing it. That's how I know what I'm doing. I like that a little bit more than what was happening there. Okay, now I'm going to shrink down the scale of these brushes to make it a little bit more varied up, vary it up some. Okay, now we're going to shrink down the brush a little bit more so that there's a little bit more of a, just more variety in the brush strokes here. Just kind of change it up some more. I'm going to play it around with the color some here. There we go. Just kind of play around the color. Do a little bit of reflective light, do core shadow, dark core shadow right here. Kind of something like that. I'm just going to assume that this is making a cast shadow right here. Making some dark core shadow here. Not super dark, but you know. There we go. Maybe make this a little bit more dark, actually. Because it's in this dark shadow. Maybe if I do like a little bit of like light happening right here, why not? It's not a real drawing. It's not a real cactus. And none of it's real. It's just kind of playing around. Like this. Like that. Kind of do some colors. And we're going to do the same here. Kind of do like a just adding like simple little lines here. Man, I wish I had more to say today. I'm like very, very quiet. I am like just beside myself today. Some days I'm like, I can really just fire out sentences that have like really good meaning. And then some days it's just like you're here and you're just trying to produce something. And you know, there's certain days that you're struggling, you know. And today is one of those days where you're just like, I just need to get this, just need to get something that is decent enough, you know. I just need to get something that's decent enough that isn't going to that I'm not going to be upset about. And so that's what I'm kind of working on with right now, is just making something that's decent enough. And I think that's done. I think I'm going to work the mustache. I've been kind of, I might do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to add one layer. And we have like these yellows. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this dark tone, and we're going to make it like a dark yellow. All right, if you zoom in here, it's kind of like a little bit of dark yellow happening right here. Let's add a little bit of a dark yellow and some of these core shadows here. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to add a little bit of dark yellow in these core shadows. So that way it kind of connects with the background a little bit more. So a little bit more color variety. It's not just green, it's green and yellow. In some of these areas, just small touches. Nothing like, I think that's a little bit too much actually. We're going to do the same thing. I'm going to put a little bit of yellow here. And right here, we're going to do a little bit more yellow. So just small little touches here to kind of connect it with the background using a yellow tone. And what I want to do is I want to do the same to some of the highlights, but only with like purple. So we're going to add a little bit of purple here. Some purple and some of this. You know, some of this right here, maybe a little bit of purple. just a little bit to kind of just a little bit of purple in some of these areas here. Not a lot. Actually, this might be even too much, but the idea is there. And so I leave it like that. Let's kind of zoom out. I'm going to try to zoom out. Yeah, so something like that. I kind of like that. And I think we'll leave it like that. Maybe one other thing is let's put a little bit of purple as reflective light on the bottom here. In some of these areas, so a little bit of like reflective light, purple. Or is it like maroon? Is it maroon? It's hard to tell. And that's where you don't want to put too much purple on the upper edge here. I think I'll leave it like that. We're just going to not touch it. It's getting a little too elaborate for my liking. Let's go work on the mustache, and we're going to try to keep it simple. I've gotten pretty good at making the mustache kind of really getting the mustache down and doing it really quickly. So we're going to start out by just kind of making it a little bit more textury around the edges, you know. Just a little bit more textury around the edges like this. Right there. So, you know, it's adding that, going around it with the texture brush that I have. Do the same thing here. Actually, let's delete that layer. And we'll do the same thing, but only what I was doing with the previous layer, which is adding this like jagged staircase. Do the jagged staircase on the other side, on both sides. And now we're going to kind of go around the edges with this brush like this. And I'm kind of squinting because I'm getting rather tired here, folks. Maybe a little bit like texture right here. Maybe like that. And now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna move up the line and kind of just do something like this. Oh no, we don't want it like that. That's too. There you go. We're gonna just move up the line and something like this, I guess. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. All right. And now we're going to shrink the brush down. We're going to move up a little bit in tone. Something like this. And then we're going to move up tone. And we're going to shrink the brush down a little bit more. And we're just going to do like, that's way too, oh, that's no wonder it's like 1 pixel. We don't want a 1 pixel. I think that might be good. Like 8 pixels seems pretty good. What if we did 10? I think 10 pixels might be better. I think 8 pixels still might be a little too. And then I have a little bit right here. All right, now we're going to go back to the black and do a few stragglers at like 8 pixels, a few stragglers. You know, let's do like, I have a little bit of a, have a little straggler right here. There you go, straggler, a straggler, maybe something like that. A little straggler right here, a little straggler, a little hair straggler, just kind of hanging out. Like, oh, there we go. I didn't groom my mustache today. Maybe like something like that. Something like maybe like a. All right, something like that. And let's have like a few kind of going the opposite way. Like they didn't know what they're doing. Like, we're not going to obey. We're not obeying today. I know you spent some time grooming. There we go. And I think that'll be it. Yeah. I think we're going to leave it like that. I know I did the cast shadow last time, but I didn't like that actually. I didn't like that. I don't know. I'm in a toss up. Like I don't know whether or not I want to do the cast shadow or not. But we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to go on and do the thorns. And we're just going to go ahead and do some thorn action here at 10 pixels. I'm going to zoom out here, do some thorn action. Yeah, I didn't like doing I can do the cast shadow on the mustache, but I feel like the dark mustache with the dark cast shadow, the mustache gets kind of lost in a cast shadow, and I'd rather have the mustache feel more like in front and not create this fake cast shadow. Even though it's why not have I just don't want the cast shadow on it, so I don't have really a real good excuse to why I'm not doing a cast shadow. I just don't feel like doing a cast shadow. So I'm gonna give like these longer, thinner thorns for this one. Like they're almost like spikes, actually. I'm gonna put it behind the mustache so that if I do any thorns, there you go. There we go. Have some thorns behind it. There we go. It's almost done. We're about wrapping this up today. Nope, don't like that. Don't like that one. So this thorn's got these just really, really long thorns on it. It's kind of like this is probably one of the first cactuses that I've drawn these like thorns of this length on them. Like they're almost like these long stray hairs almost. And that goes to say that I'm just kind of changing things up each time. Is that the right phraseology for that? Sometimes I feel like I'm like Sometimes I feel like I'm Charlie from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Anyways, that is that. We are done. Yeah, let's do this. Let's get this little signature down. We're going to zoom in real quick. And we're going to write P 21. What day is it? It's 153, isn't it? 153 out of 200. There we go. Let's back up. I don't like that 5. Out of 2 out of 200. And there we go. We are done today. Woo! All right. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If this is the type of content that you like, and if you like watching me draw and stumbling through the process, and if you like watching artist interviews, live streams and artist interviews, don't forget to please subscribe for more. Thank you very much. Anyways, I got to get going. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. Do appreciate it. I got to get going. Oh, before I go, I just want to re-announce that I'm also having an art giveaway. If you enjoy these cactus drawings and you would like to have a cactus drawing in your house, or you'd like to have one of these, I'm having an art giveaway where I am giving away a free art print of one of my cactus drawings. So just go to the link down below and type in your information. You will receive an email saying, hey, thank you for submitting or entering the contest. You'll be notified August 15th when who the winner was. All right. Have a wonderful day. Cheers. Pierson out.